What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are here, episode 33 of Flashback Pink Slips here in Madden 20, Season 2, better known as the Hawaii Warriors Create a Team franchise. We are through the first quarter of the 2008 season, 2-2. Good news is that we won the two games that we played. We've done what we had to do in things that we could control. The bad news is we got pretty much destroyed in both of the losses. Yeah, we gotta sure up on that, because I just hate the fact that it feels like, all right, the games we play, we'll be getting players, and then every episode will be almost kind of trying to break even, because we know that the sim is kind of being unfair. But to get a true gauge for that, maybe we'll find it out this week, where we technically have 5 weeks, because we are going to just sim over that week 8 bye. But we have our 2 gameplays that we are going to play right off the rip. Week 5 against Arizona, Week 6 against the Houston Oilers, getting both of our Houston Oilers games out of the way fairly early here. And then we'll have the Week 7 game at Kansas City, because it's a home game. We have to sim that one. And we'll finish up with that Week 9 home game, sim game, against the San Francisco 49ers. So the big question coming into this episode was, are we staying with what we got at quarterback right now? We have Ryan Fitzpatrick. He has got all the snaps. He's played good and bad, inconsistent. And I am not married to Ryan Fitzpatrick. And I was like, if you guys want to see me go to Colt Brennan or Marcus Russell, let me know. And it seems like you guys are in agreement with me that, look at that. Those aren't terrible numbers. The completion percentage kind of sucks. But he's also a 71 overall quarterback. But 9-2 is not bad. Almost 1,000 yards. Generally speaking, he's not cost us any games or anything crazy like that. So that is what we're going to do, at least for Week 5. At least for Week 5. We don't have to make a long-term commitment. It's not that serious. But for this week, and I think probably for this gameplay, Week 5 and Week 6, we're going to be going with Ryan Fitzmagic. And you see a little bit of that Fitzmagic. Try to get 2 wins here, and then whatever happens in the final 2 sim games, it is what it is.
Here comes the
Oh my God, no! Why? Like the final game of the last episode, it started with a fumble on their first play with Delaney Walker getting destroyed. And a week later, it's Adrian Peterson, who I guess has had some fumble issues dating back to his college days, but Jesus. Oh, he's just wide open. Oh, man. Darrelle Revis only gave up 4 catches all of last year. Clearly, on the receiving end, giving up that touchdown. Oh, there's a nice interception. Adrian Wilson ran that route better than Delaney Walker did. Think so. I don't think so. David Harris also agrees with me. He don't think so. Oh, there we go. Ooh, you just know with the zigzags. You just know with the zigzags that when Adrian Peterson sees daylight, he's going to take it. That's over 500 yards on the season, and we're 5 games in. Man, can Calvin Johnson make some plays? All right, we got the defense trying to bail out the offense here. 3rd and goal on the 4. Maybe we can get, let's get Nada. That's probably who we want to be, because we don't want them to have a, ooh, not a chance. There was a pun in there, but Troy Polamalu, big time pass breakup. Whole new field goal. Thank you, defense. Oh, what? I mean, I'll be the first one to tell you. Not a great throw, but a 50-50 ball. I don't expect the safety, not even a corner, the safety, one hand picking that. Look at this. Oh, no. Look who wins right out the line of scrimmage the first time he's lined up as the wide receiver 1. Deshaun Jackson, who's easily been our best skill position player, not named Adrian Peterson this year.
That's terrible.
Hang him up. Just C4. Hang him up. It's not your day. Deshaun runs right past him again. I remember I talked about it in the last episode. It felt like the aliens from Space Jam came down and sucked up all Calvin Johnson's talent. It must have just been Deshaun Jackson. Oh my God, he's so slow, but we've seen it before. We saw it last year. Like, he always tries to truck guys over on the 1. Fitzpatrick can move if he needs to and gets the go-ahead touchdown on the ground. Yeah, let's just put this game away. Missed a Willie. Oh, Tiki Barber, you bad man. Ooh, let's go Calvin and get that X factor. Make sure. Oh well, he can't. I'm not gonna be overly critical. That's a huge catch from him. If this could be a confidence boost game, that'd be great. I'm not going to ask for the expectation of, hey, clearly get a touchdown there. But finally, we're getting some separation and some mojo between Fitzmagic and Megatron.
Here comes the
No! No! Oh my God. What are the odds? Pac-Man. Pac-Man Joe. He wasn't touched either. Get up and run. I don't care if celebrated. That's ball game. Pac-Man Jones. Called ball game.
Here comes the
How? There we go. Walk into his lap. All right, here's the game. 4th and well, I mean, maybe not. Yeah, it is. I don't think I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's not game. It's most likely game. As Pac-Man Jones almost gets his second pick. Great coverage on the play, and we get out of this one. And we had 7 turnovers. We get out with a victory. We won the game, which is worth 1 star. They didn't do so well in the turnovers. But for our player stats here, we had over 100 yards for Adrian Peterson, which is worth half. We got over 100 yards for Deshaun Jackson, which is worth half. Defensively, 2 sacks for David Harris is also worth a half. And we had 3 interceptions on the day, half star each. 1.5 stars for the picks. It is a 4-star performance, a +8 upgrade that we can take away from the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to take it easy on them. I'm not even going to use my full +8. I am, however, going to use +7. We're going to take Cortland Finnegan, who we just recently won. He's a 79 star dev, and flip him for Antrell Roll, who's an 84 star dev. And the age difference, he's 25, Finnegan's 24. So, it's just a slightly better player, different style player as well. And then we're going to flip on the offensive line, Jake Scott, who is a 82 star, one of our better linemen. But for only a +2 upgrade, we get Davin Joseph, who is an 84 superstar and 4 years younger. So that's a huge win for your Hawaii Warriors. 2 big-time players coming over. Okay, so fresh off the tails of that victory, we got the big one. This is a massive one, especially because they're 5-0. On top of all the other reasons. They're a former Flashback team. They're in our division. They're undefeated. They're probably our biggest rival. This has to be a win. And 4-2 sounds literally, it might be the biggest discrepancy when you look at a football record. Even though it's only 1 game. When you see a team that's 3-2 and a team that's 4-2, you feel 1,000% different about the team that's 4-2 than you do about the team that's 3-2. Think about it. Trust me, it's not just me. There's someone else there right now in the world listening this, watching this, going, I thought it was just me that thought that. Either way, we're going to come out of this one 4-2 and be the first blemish on that Houston Oilers record here in the 08 season. Let's press. Come on. Calvin Johnson, press coverage, top of your screen. He stumbles. Just check it down. Delaney Walker, always open, and he almost finds a way to juggle that into an Oilers defender's hands. Oh, beautiful ball. To Martellus Bennett, gets destroyed, does not fumble the ball, and we're very much pressing. Here we go, Adrian Peterson out the backfield, and he over-the-shoulders it. The over-the-shoulder boulder holder by Adrian Peterson, and the Warriors are up. This Oilers crowd is shocked. Ooh, no. Do not let that man heat up. Do not let James Harrison heat up. He is going to ruin our day if we can't lock that shit down. Ooh, forgot about this. Revenge game for Willie Parker. This is his former team. Didn't get a lot of great revenge the first time we played them because we lost. but has a chance to redeem himself here. Stayed on the field. He's panting a little bit, but he will be our primary read here. See if we can just, who needs wide receivers? Let's just go to running back offense through the air with an Adrian Peterson touchdown. Actually, we'll bring back out AP. See if we can punch it in. 2nd and goal. They try to go to a 2-touchdown lead here in their own house, and all you could just hug them. Albert Hainsworth just, we just slow danced our way to the end zone there. 3rd and 3. Come on the bootleg. Bootleg. Oh, no. Are you telling me that some CCR wasn't enough for while it was in the air to not land in Ed Reed's hands? Don't think so. You don't think I saw you trying to go to Andre Johnson? I wrote the playbook on just throwing it up to Andre Johnson. Punt. They're going for it. They're going for it. 4th and 3. Already showing, obviously, I don't know if you want to call that confidence or signs of desperation. And get that out of here. Revis Island, big-time pass breakup on Dante Hall. Turnover on downs. Oh, no. Come on, Troy. Just take him out. Take him out. Hit him late. Whatever you're going to do. Get him out of the game. This is going to be an annoying score. If we give one up, we have good red zone defense, because this defense has done an outstanding job holding an offense of the powerhouse of size that the Oilers have. Eli Manning, look, their whole, everyone on their team has some sort of ability. So let's get a nice sack there by Lights Out. His 2nd and a half of the game, helping get us some more star ratings. 3rd and goal. I kind of want to blitz, but we'll just, we'll go cover 2 man. Bring the pain with Haloti Nata inside. Line up on that. The right side's a little bit weaker. Come up. Oh, never thought I'd say this, but I do think that there might be a scenario someday soon that if I could flip Megatron for Andre Johnson, I might just do it. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous. These are the kind of things where you're like, oh man, we got Adrian Peterson, just hand it off to him. Kill the game off, which I am chewing the clock on. But how many, he had, 2 fumble losses last week? 3 maybe? I think it was 2. So, the reliability right now of Adrian Peterson is not that great, but I don't think they have an enforcer or whatever. Adrian Wilson, who I think got both fumbles. It's a little bit of that Derwin James isms. Those. That was a joke on Darwinism, trying to get that to work. I might put that on a shirt. But, you know what I'm saying? With the Derwin James. Oh, why again? We cannot trust Adrian Peterson to close out games. We won the game. It was a divisional victory, so we got 2 stars right off the rip. We won the turnover battle, which is worth half a star. Wasn't obviously spectacular offensively. We had 4 highlights really to show. Not a bad game for Adrian Peterson. Ignoring the fumble, still 78 yards and a touchdown. It's not brutal. The receiving game is just not where we want it to be. But defensively, Sean Merriman went off. 8 tackles, 2 TFLs, 3.5 sacks. So we get half a star for those sacks. We get half a star for another Troy Polamalu interception. It's a 3.5 star performance, a +6 upgrade for the Hawaii Warriors. With our 5 points, first up, we're going to play a little bit of tag. We're going to send back Andre Caldwell and get back Pierre Garçon, a matchup that we already lost. But he's back, our slot. And then we're going to flip David Harris, who's definitely good, 80 superstar dev, and he's 24. But Beeson is 81 superstar dev and 23. So they're both scheme fits, just 1 overall point better, 1 year younger in Beeson. And then we're going to flip Sam Williams, who's a veteran for this team anyways. We're a very young team at 28, 70 normal. We're going to flip that for Keith Rivers, who is a 72 hidden dev. And what a perfect opponent for the first up of our sim games. Of course, we're able to go 2-0 in the 2 games that we did play. And now we're going against the team that knocked us out of the playoffs, that is incredibly overpowered, with Aaron Rodgers under center, handing it off to Priest Holmes. It is the 4-2 Kansas City Chiefs. Even if we just split it. I'm not going to say we had to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl champ, or I don't know if they actually wound up winning the Super Bowl or not, but They're really damn good, and I'm pretty sure they did end up winning this Super Bowl. So, if we can just break even, though. We're playing well. Look at this. They're scoring, we're having a fun time. We're laughing, they're laughing. It's not awkward. Our home fans are always upset that we're not actually there playing. I'm sure of it. But I'm sure most of the home fans there are upset that there's a massive 90-yard TV blocking their peripherals on that side of the stadium. Probably a design flaw. But we're putting on a show here. We're fighting to the bitter end. 24-24. They get a field goal. We have a $1.52 for Ryan Fitzmagic to do something magical. Oh my God! He did it! Chip Kelly! Probably our best regular season victory ever. Knocking off a team like the Chiefs, like that, with Fitzmagic out-dueling Aaron Rodgers. Unbelievable. Game, which is 1 star. We had the positive here in the turnovers, which is worth half a star. And for our player stats, we got 3 touchdowns for Fitzpatrick, which is worth half. We have 2 receiving touchdowns for Lee Parker, which is worth half. Defensively, not had 4 TFLs, which was nice, but we had 2 total interceptions. DRC and Darrelle Revis, half star each. 1 full star for the interceptions, gives us 3.5 on the game, a +6 upgrade. I'm going to leave a point on the table. I don't need to maximize it. We're not going to gloat. I'm going to flip Antrell Roll, who we actually recently just won. 84 star. He is 25. We're going to get a little bit more veteran, but 5-point upgrade. Superstar dev. 27 Peanut Tillman. One of my favorite corners in NFL history. Was awesome. The peanut punch for the Chicago Bears. Welcome to Hawaii. We're going up against the 2-5 49ers, so they're not particularly hot, but this is a team that I'm pretty sure we met in the Super Bowl when the Oilers, when we won it, so they're not too far removed from being one of the best teams in the league, a place that we want to go. But there's a chance in this episode that we could go 4-0 for the first time, literally even dating back to the Oilers. I think we might have only went 4-0 once or twice, like a handful of times. And we're about to do this, barring a massive fourth quarter collapse for a team like us that likes to run the ball. Shouldn't be that worried. But we gave out 2 quick touchdowns, which just killed our score, but it's still a nice victory to go undefeated in the episode. Exactly what we needed after starting 2-2. You guys gonna be a 500 team this year. 4-0 is exactly what we need to get back into the playoffs for the second straight season. As we win 27-17, I'll calculate the scores. Stars, it's not a great win at all, and it's not a bad win though. There's no such thing as a bad win, especially this series because we're not losing any players. But we won the game, which is worth 1 star. We won the turnover battle, which is worth half a star. Ryan Fitzpatrick went over 300 passing yards, and that's it. 9 yards shy for AP getting some. We had no one. When you have a 300-yard passer, no one going over 100. I mean, I do like the fact that these 3 guys are starting to play a little bit better in the sim, but a little pissed off from a Pink Slips scoring standpoint. We didn't get any help. Only 1 sack from Calvin Pace, no turnovers. So it is a 2-star performance, a +4 upgrade from the San Francisco 49ers. Well, this is pretty much one of the better episodes so far with the Hawaii Warriors, because not only do we get Peanut Tillman, who's one of my favorite corners in history. This one's a little bit more under the radar because it's with the Eagles, but we're going to flip David Joseph. We just won 84 Superstar. He's only 24. We're going to flip that to get Evan Mathis, who was an 88 Superstar, 26, and one of my favorite Philadelphia Eagles of all time. He was elite in the Chip Kelly years. He's a perfect guard for a Chip Kelly offense. He fits everything that we have so far with the narrative Chip Kelly by getting Deshaun Jackson, who had gang ties, because Chip Kelly and Evan Mathis had a massive disagreement, I guess, over his contract. Chip Kelly's like, no, we don't need you. Go. Without a contingency plan, a guard, and Philly was awful trying to replace Evan Mathis, who then went on, I think he got a Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos, so good for him. And he's one of the, I don't think he's on anymore, but definitely was the best social media guy on the Philadelphia Eagles while he was here. So welcome to Hawaii. And with that, with the addition of Evan Mathis now on our offensive line for the episode, that gives us Evan Mathis, that gives us Pierre Garçon back in town. Got him back. Hopefully, he didn't pack his bags. He's still here. We also got Peanut Tillman, which is pretty dope, and John Beeson, who emerged as a superstar dev. Keith Rivers, more so a depth, waiting for him to get his dev trait. Hopefully it's something nice. But you can slowly see our dev traits are building back up. And anytime you go 4-0, your teams can be sitting pretty, especially with that shiny new offensive guy with that luscious mane of hair behind him. And Ryan Fitzpatrick's playing hot. While we're still not where I want to be with Calvin Johnson, Ryan Fitzpatrick is getting hot at the right time and finding ways to win in the sim, which is massive. So we finished 6-2. A huge game actually up next is we have 2 games against the Marshals, who are tied with us within the division, which is huge. So you're not going to want to miss that. We'll be back in probably Wednesday. Pretty much every other day we're alternating this, rebuilds, and once we start getting some Madden 21 news, we'll mix that in. So I hope you guys are enjoying Flashback Pink Slips as really the big main series right now on the channel. Continue to smash that like button. The likes help the video on YouTube. I don't know how or why, but it does. Subscribe if it's your first time stopping by because we're very close to 130,000. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Peace out.